If you've ever felt overwhelmed trying to make everything in your life fit perfectly, this message is for you. Sometimes, the best way forward is to let things unfold naturally. Today, we'll dive into why forcing situations, relationships, or outcomes can often work against us. Stick around until the end for valuable insights to improve your plans at any stage of life. If you're new here, please like this video and subscribe. Interestingly, only 15% of my viewers are subscribed, so if you found any value in this content, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We often believe that controlling every detail will shape our lives the way we want. But have you ever thought that this constant drive for control might actually be holding you back? First, let's talk about solitude. Solitude doesn't have to be viewed negatively. In fact, spending time alone can be incredibly enriching. In a society that prioritizes constant social interaction and busyness, solitude is often mistaken for isolation or failure. But when we learn to enjoy our own company, we discover a deep sense of peace and self-awareness that's hard to find in our daily hustle. Many view solitude as something to avoid, but to the Stoic philosopher, solitude is not an enemy but a close friend, an opportunity to look inward. In those quiet moments, we're free from the noise of the world, the pressures of society, and the expectations of others. Instead, we can listen to our own voice, facing our truest thoughts and feelings. Solitude offers a rare chance for reflection in a world full of distractions. In those moments, you can evaluate your thoughts, emotions, and actions without outside influence. It gives you the space to align your values with your decisions and focus on what truly matters. As Seneca said, the greatest wealth is peace of mind, and that peace often comes in solitude. So ask yourself, how do you feel when you're alone? Do you feel empty or insecure? Or do you find peace and clarity within your soul? Solitude allows us to reflect, reassess our lives, and reconnect with our goals and values. As Marcus Aurelius once said, our life is what our thoughts make it. When you're alone, you have the space to improve the quality of your thoughts, and in turn, the quality of your life. Beyond reflection, solitude is a chance to recharge. While social interactions are valuable, they can also be draining. Time alone allows you to disconnect and regain your energy. This is essential for maintaining mental and emotional balance, helping you approach the world with fresh perspective. Think of solitude as a time to recharge your inner batteries so you can give your best to your relationships and activities. When you embrace solitude, you stop seeing it as a punishment and start appreciating it as a gift that helps you grow. Make time for yourself. Find moments of stillness in your busy life and listen to your inner voice. Spend an afternoon walking alone, meditating, or reading a favorite book. You'll discover that in solitude there is endless inspiration and true peace. Getting to know yourself better is one of the greatest gifts of solitude. In the quiet, you confront your thoughts and emotions more clearly. Without distractions, you can understand your desires, fears, and motivations on a deeper level. This self-awareness not only boosts your confidence, but also enhances your relationships as it helps you be more authentic and in tune with who you are. Use these moments to meditate, read, or simply sit in silence with yourself. Meditation can help calm and focus your mind, freeing you from stress and anxiety. Reading expands your knowledge and perspective, and silence offers a deeply restorative experience. Solitude isn't an enemy. It's a teacher, a friend that helps you discover yourself. By valuing solitude, you're valuing the opportunity to grow and understand yourself better. Let Stoic philosophy guide you on this path so you can live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Don't fear solitude. Embrace it as a chance to strengthen yourself. As Epictetus said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life, and it's achieved by letting go of things beyond our control. Learn to find freedom and contentment in your own company, and you'll see that solitude, far from being a burden, is one of the most liberating and enriching states on the journey to happiness and fulfillment. Many people often confuse effort with strength and forget that sometimes letting go is the key to finding freedom and peace. Stoicism teaches us that not forcing things doesn't mean giving up on our dreams or ambitions. It's about living in harmony with nature, ourselves, and life. Take a step back and reflect on your life. Realize that not everything needs to be controlled. Take time to enjoy each moment, accept impermanence, and recognize that some things are beyond your control. When you stop pushing and start living naturally, you'll notice that everything becomes clearer and easier. Happiness and joy aren't destinations. They're found in every step, through acceptance and a deep understanding of life's essence. Second, embrace the art of letting go. Holding on to things that no longer serve you, whether it's a relationship, a job, or an outdated belief, can hinder your personal growth. Letting go creates freedom and opens the door to new possibilities. Practice detachment and welcome new experiences without resistance. Releasing what no longer benefits us allows for renewal and growth, enabling life to flow naturally without the weight of the past. This process helps us align with who we are now, allowing us to explore new opportunities. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Practicing detachment helps you respond with wisdom and calm, giving you the freedom to move through life with ease. Letting go requires courage and a willingness to face the unknown, trusting that what comes next will be better for your well-being. This journey isn't easy, but it's crucial for personal development. Letting go isn't a sign of weakness, but a reflection of your strength and confidence, enabling you to flow with life, which leads to a richer, more meaningful existence. Learning to let go is a core principle of Stoic philosophy, teaching us to live with peace and contentment. It doesn't mean giving up or becoming passive. It's about recognizing that some things are beyond our control. Detachment is a skill that takes practice and awareness. We often hold on to people or things because they provide a sense of security or identity. Yet, when what once supported us begins to limit us, it's time to reevaluate their role in our lives. Detachment doesn't mean becoming indifferent or cold. It's about letting go with gratitude, appreciating the value those experiences or relationships brought. Imagine holding a hot stone. You know that if you keep holding it, you'll get burned. But if you let it go, you'll feel relieved and free. Life works similarly. We must release pain and challenges to find peace. Why do we cling to sadness, anger, and disappointment? These negative emotions not only hurt us, but also prevent us from living a joyful and meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." By releasing unnecessary burdens, our minds become lighter and freer. This doesn't mean abandoning everything, but being mindful of what truly matters. Letting go is like clearing out your mind, making space for light and clarity. It's also important to reflect on our beliefs and values, which are the foundations of our decisions and actions. As we grow and evolve, some beliefs may no longer resonate with who we are today. We hold on to these ideas because they provide identity or security, but clinging to outdated beliefs can prevent authentic growth. Reevaluating our beliefs takes courage because it's uncomfortable to question what we once saw as absolute truths. Yet, this introspection is key to personal growth. By examining our values, we can identify which ones limit us and which ones push us forward. True transformation comes from this honest self-reflection. As Seneca said, it's not that we have little time, but that we waste a lot. Holding on to outdated beliefs wastes time and energy that could be spent on meaningful growth. Letting go of old beliefs allows for more authentic growth, aligning us with our true nature and the path we wish to follow. By releasing what no longer resonates, we make space for new ideas, perspectives, and opportunities. This process not only frees us from unnecessary burdens, but also fosters flexibility and open-mindedness, helping us adapt to life's inevitable changes. Additionally, releasing outdated beliefs promotes a growth mindset and a love for continuous learning. We become more open to new experiences and knowledge, deepening our understanding of the world and ourselves. This openness is crucial for living a full, enriching life, allowing us to explore the unknown without getting stuck in the familiar. Ultimately, evolving alongside our beliefs and values leads to a more authentic life, one that aligns with who we truly are. This authenticity not only brings greater fulfillment, but also prepares us to embrace opportunities that resonate with our current selves. Instead of clinging to a past that no longer defines us, we open ourselves to a future filled with possibilities, where each new idea can be a catalyst for continued growth. Letting go applies to many areas of life. You can release toxic relationships, unrealistic expectations, or worries about the future. You can let go of past mistakes and learn to forgive yourself. Ask yourself, what is holding you back from living a happy and meaningful life? What can you release to make space for better things? While letting go is not an easy path, it leads to genuine freedom and peace. Remember, letting go isn't about giving up, it's about acceptance and gratitude for what you have. Third, embrace living fully in the present. It's easy to get lost in memories of the past or concerns about the future, but this can rob you of enjoying the current moment. When our minds are divided between what has been and what could be, we miss the chance to engage with what is, losing out on the richness of life as it unfolds. Practicing presence in every activity, whether you're working, eating, or simply breathing, helps you reconnect with the here and now. This mindfulness not only reduces stress, but also enhances well-being by allowing you to experience each moment with greater depth and meaning. In Stoic philosophy, living fully in the present is a key principle that brings peace and happiness. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, said, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. As long as you live, as long as it is in your power, be good." This quote reminds us that time is limited and precious, and the present moment is the only one truly within our control. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what we can influence, and the present is the only moment we have the power to shape. By living in the now, we cultivate a more centered mindset, capable of handling life's changes with calm and resilience. Seneca said, "The man who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary." By learning to be present, we free ourselves from the tendency to worry about future problems that may never happen. This reduces unnecessary stress. Have you ever sat next to a loved one, only to realize your thoughts were elsewhere, causing you to miss out on the moment? Think about how many simple joys you've overlooked because your mind was preoccupied. Living fully in the present enriches not just our own lives, but also those of the people around us. To practice this, ask yourself, what is happening right now, and how can I savor this moment? These questions help you return to the present, lessen distractions, and deepen your connection with the world around you. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for anchoring yourself in the present. When you immerse yourself fully in whatever you're doing, without letting your mind drift to the past or future, you create a stronger bond with both your surroundings and yourself. This practice can be applied to every part of your life at work. It makes you more productive and creative. When eating, it enhances your enjoyment and mindfulness. When breathing, it calms your body and mind. Moreover, being present in each activity leads to more intentional and purposeful living. It's not about doing more, but about doing each task with full awareness and attention. This shift in perspective turns everyday tasks into acts of meditation, where even the simplest actions become opportunities to practice presence and find peace in routine. The ability to be present also positively affects our relationships. When we give others our full attention, we strengthen our connections and communicate with more clarity and empathy. This not only enhances our interactions, but also deepens and enriches our relationships. Make it a habit to practice presence daily, whether you're eating, working, or just breathing. Focusing on small actions will help you appreciate the value of each moment. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to meditate. Calm your mind and reconnect with yourself. Let go of worries and pressures and embrace the present moment. Incorporating mindfulness into your routine can be transformative. By paying attention to small details, such as savoring each bite or feeling the texture of a surface while working, you'll uncover the beauty in the ordinary. Establish a routine of setting aside time each day to meditate, not as another task, but as a sacred space to calm your mind and reconnect with your inner self. During this time, release the worries and pressures that distract you from the present and allow yourself to be enveloped in stillness. This simple act of being present helps you recognize the value of each moment and offers a sense of peace and balance that will benefit all areas of your life. Living fully in the present means giving your full attention to what's happening right now, deeply feeling and experiencing each moment. This not only reduces anxiety about the future, but also allows you to enjoy the simple pleasures of everyday life. Picture yourself sitting under an old tree, listening to birds sing and feeling a gentle breeze on your skin. In that moment, you can immerse yourself completely, free from the worries of unfinished tasks or distant plans. Fourth, cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment without judgment or the urge to change it. Rooted in ancient meditation traditions, this technique has gained popularity in the Western world due to its numerous mental and emotional health benefits. Practicing mindfulness involves training your mind to stay focused on the here and now, leading to increased mental clarity, reduced anxiety, and greater appreciation for everyday experiences. It's not only about being aware of your surroundings, but also deeply in tune with your own emotions and thoughts without passing judgment on them. This practice helps us live fully in the present, reduces stress, and promotes a sense of peace and fulfillment. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote underscores how mindfulness enables us to control our inner world, which is far more impactful than trying to manage external circumstances beyond our control. Through mindfulness, you learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them, helping you better handle stress and challenging emotions. This approach can also lead to increased empathy and understanding toward yourself and others, fostering healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Picture an especially hectic day at work. From the moment you wake up, you're rushing from one task to another, managing urgent emails, attending endless meetings, and handling unexpected issues that seem to pop up everywhere. As the day wears on, the pileup of responsibilities and worries begins to take a toll. Finally, by the time night falls, you arrive home exhausted, your mind still racing with thoughts of work. Instead of allowing family and personal responsibilities to overwhelm and control you further, you choose to take a few minutes for yourself. You find a quiet spot, free from distractions, and simply pause. You begin practicing mindfulness. Closing your eyes, you take deep breaths, feeling the air flow in and out of your lungs. With each inhale and exhale, you feel a little more at ease, gradually letting go of the day's worries. As you focus on your breathing, you ask yourself, what can I do right now to feel more at peace? This simple moment of reflection helps you reconnect with yourself and brings you back to the present. You realize that while you can't change what happened during the day, you have the power to control how you feel in this moment. Practicing mindfulness not only helps you release built-up stress, but also offers a fresh mental perspective and alertness. By focusing on the present, you begin to see things more clearly and calmly, allowing you to approach your responsibilities with a balanced and serene mindset. As you continue to breathe and stay in the moment, you feel your body and mind gradually relaxing. The tension in your shoulders eases, and the stress that clouded your thoughts begins to lift. You come to understand that despite the challenges of the day, you have the ability to find inner peace and balance. By the end of your mindfulness session, you feel refreshed and ready to take on the rest of the evening with a more positive and calm attitude. You've given yourself the gift of a few minutes of peace and clarity, and it makes all the difference. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can be simple yet highly rewarding. You can begin with basic practices such as meditation, where you sit quietly and focus on your breath, letting thoughts come and go without attachment. Another effective method is conscious breathing, which involves focusing on each inhalation and exhalation, noticing how the air moves in and out of your body. Mindfulness helps prevent us from being overwhelmed by negative emotions and external distractions, especially when faced with difficult situations. Ask yourself, can I control this? If not, learn to accept and let go. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Practicing mindfulness takes time and patience, but the rewards are immense. You can begin with simple exercises, such as breathing deeply and focusing on the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. While doing this, ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What am I thinking and why? These questions help you develop greater self-awareness and free you from unnecessary concerns about the past or future. Mindfulness can also be integrated into everyday activities such as eating, walking, or even washing dishes. The key is to approach each task with full awareness, concentrating on the sensations, sounds, and smells you experience in that moment. For instance, when eating, pay attention to the flavors and textures of the food, chew slowly, and savor each bite. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily life, you not only improve your ability to concentrate and reduce anxiety, but you also cultivate a deeper sense of peace and well-being. Mindfulness, therefore, becomes a powerful tool for living more fully and consciously, making the most of each moment. Regular mindfulness practice can also have significant physical benefits. Research has shown that mindfulness can lower blood pressure, improve sleep quality, and boost the immune system. These physical health benefits, combined with the mental and emotional gains, create a positive feedback loop that enhances your overall quality of life. Additionally, mindfulness can strengthen your personal relationships. By being more present and attentive during interactions, you can listen better and understand others more deeply, leading to more effective communication and stronger emotional connections. This heightened empathy fosters deeper relationships, contributing to a more fulfilling and balanced social life. Lastly, there's the practice of gratitude. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude can profoundly and permanently shift your perspective on life. Every day, take a few moments to reflect on the things, both big and small, that you are thankful for. This simple practice can have a powerful impact on your overall sense of well-being. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you when someone helps you. It's a mindset, a way of living. It requires us to pause, reflect, and recognize the good in our lives that we often take for granted. These small things, once appreciated, can bring deep joy and fulfillment. Why taking time to acknowledge and appreciate the positive aspects of your life, you may find an increase in your overall happiness. Gratitude shifts your focus to what you have rather than what you lack, reducing feelings of dissatisfaction and envy. This practice also leads to greater life satisfaction as you begin to notice and cherish everyday blessings that might otherwise go unnoticed. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This reminder shows that happiness doesn't stem from achieving milestones, but from appreciating the small, simple things life offers. Gratitude also benefits your relationships. Expressing gratitude to others strengthens bonds and fosters an environment of mutual respect and appreciation. When people feel recognized and valued for their efforts, the quality of your relationships improves significantly. Interactions can foster a more positive and collaborative environment. When you feel stressed or tired, pause and ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? This simple question can help shift your perspective and bring joy to everyday moments. A powerful example of gratitude's impact is the story of Viktor Frankl, a psychologist and philosopher who survived the Auschwitz concentration camp. Despite the harshest conditions, Frankl found reasons to be grateful, even for small acts of kindness among prisoners. Gratitude helped him maintain his faith and spirit, allowing him to endure the most severe challenges in life. In terms of mental health, numerous studies have shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, as well as symptoms of depression and anxiety. By directing your attention to the positive and rewarding aspects of life, you can counteract the brain's natural tendency to focus on the negative. This shift can foster greater emotional resilience and improve your ability to face life's challenges. To start incorporating gratitude into your daily life, try keeping a gratitude journal where you list 3 things you're grateful for each day. You could also practice meditative gratitude, spending a few minutes each day focusing on the feeling and expression of gratitude. Another option is to share your gratitude with friends or family, which not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces your commitment to the practice. You can also create visual reminders, such as sticky notes with gratitude messages placed in visible spots like your mirror, computer, or refrigerator. These small cues serve as constant reminders to pause and appreciate what you have. Additionally, you could establish a morning or evening routine, taking a few minutes to reflect on the good things that happened during the day, whether silently or by sharing them with someone close. These simple actions can help you build a habit of gratitude that naturally integrates into your everyday life. Reflect on your own life. What can you find to be grateful for in this moment? It could be a good friend, a fulfilling job, or simply good health. Cultivating gratitude allows you to find joy in life's simple pleasures and strengthens your spirit. By developing an attitude of gratitude, you not only enhance your happiness, but also improve your relationships and mental health. Taking time each day to reflect on what you appreciate can transform your outlook, leading to a fuller and more satisfying life. Gratitude is not something distant or difficult to grasp. It is within reach when we pause, reflect, and appreciate the good around us. As the Stoic philosophers teach, let gratitude guide you toward a peaceful and fulfilling life. Now that you've reached the halfway point of the video, I want to congratulate you for working to become a better version of yourself. I also humbly ask that you leave a comment, as it greatly supports my channel. If you're unsure what to comment, simply write mind over body, so I know you made it this far, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I've also linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the person I am today, and I believe they will help you achieve a Stoic mindset as well. Sixth, learn to use silence effectively. Silence can be a powerful tool for reflection and mental clarity. In a world filled with noise and constant distractions, finding moments of silence is essential for emotional and psychological well-being. Make time each day for silence, whether through meditation, a quiet walk, or simply sitting in stillness. These moments of tranquility not only provide a break from daily stresses, but also offer a space to connect with your innermost thoughts and emotions. In today's fast-paced world, where we are constantly surrounded by noise and activity, the power of silence is often overlooked. Yet, for a Stoic philosopher, silence isn't merely about the absence of speech. It's about mastering the mind and emotions. When we embrace silence, we don't just hear the sounds around us, but also the voice within our soul. It is in these moments that we can truly understand ourselves and the world we live in. Regularly practicing silence allows you to disconnect from the external noise and tune in more deeply with yourself. In this stillness, you can explore your emotions, reflect on your experiences, and gain clarity about your goals and desires. Additionally, Silence allows you to appreciate your surroundings more fully. Notice the small details of life and find beauty in everyday simplicity. It enables us to perceive things with greater clarity and wisdom. You may have experienced times when silence helped you find answers to challenging questions or brought you a sense of calm amid stress and anxiety. When was the last time you allowed yourself to be truly silent and listen to what your heart had to say? Taking time for silence significantly enhances your ability to cope with stress and anxiety. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, moments of quiet become a vital tool for maintaining mental health. When the mind isn't continuously bombarded with external stimuli, it can rest and recharge. This mental rest is essential as it helps process emotions and experiences more effectively, reducing the sensory and emotional overload that often leads to stress and anxiety. To start incorporating gratitude into your daily life, try keeping a gratitude journal where you list 3 things you're grateful for each day. You could also practice meditative gratitude, spending a few minutes each day focusing on the feeling and expression of gratitude. Another option is to share your gratitude with friends or family, which not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces your commitment to the practice. You can also create visual reminders, such as sticky notes, with gratitude messages placed in visible spots like your mirror, computer, or refrigerator. These small cues serve as constant reminders to pause and appreciate what you have. Additionally, you could establish a morning or evening routine, taking a few minutes to reflect on the good things that happened during the day, whether silently or by sharing them with someone close. These simple actions can help you build a habit of gratitude that naturally integrates into your everyday life. Reflect on your own life. What can you find to be grateful for in this moment? It could be a good friend, a fulfilling job, or simply good health. Cultivating gratitude allows you to find joy in life's simple pleasures and strengthens your spirit. Why developing an attitude of gratitude, you not only enhance your happiness, but also improve your relationships and mental health. Taking time each day to reflect on what you appreciate can transform your outlook, leading to a fuller and more satisfying life. Gratitude is not something distant or difficult to grasp. It is within reach when we pause, reflect, and appreciate the good around us. As the Stoic philosophers teach, let gratitude guide you toward a peaceful and fulfilling life. Now that you've reached the halfway point of the video, I want to congratulate you for working to become a better version of yourself. I also humbly ask that you leave a comment, as it greatly supports my channel. If you're unsure what to comment, simply write mind over body, so I know you made it this far, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I've also linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the person I am today, and I believe they will help you achieve a Stoic mindset as well. Sixth, learn to use silence effectively. Silence can be a powerful tool for reflection and mental clarity. In a world filled with noise and constant distractions, finding moments of silence is essential for emotional and psychological well-being. Make time each day for silence, whether through meditation, a quiet walk, or simply sitting in stillness. These moments of tranquility not only provide a break from daily stresses, but also offer a space to connect with your innermost thoughts and emotions. In today's fast-paced world, where we are constantly surrounded by noise and activity, the power of silence is often overlooked. Yet, for a Stoic philosopher, Silence isn't merely about the absence of speech. It's about mastering the mind and emotions. When we embrace silence, we don't just hear the sounds around us, but also the voice within our soul. It is in these moments that we can truly understand ourselves and the world we live in. Regularly practicing silence allows you to disconnect from the external noise and tune in more deeply with yourself. In this stillness, you can explore your emotions, reflect on your experiences, and gain clarity about your goals and desires. Additionally, silence allows you to appreciate your surroundings more fully, notice the small details of life, and find beauty in everyday simplicity. It enables us to perceive things with greater clarity and wisdom. You may have experienced times when silence helped you find answers to challenging questions or brought you a sense of calm amidst stress and anxiety. When was the last time you allowed yourself to be truly silent and listen to what your heart had to say? Taking time for silence significantly enhances your ability to cope with stress and anxiety. In a world filled with constant noise and distractions, moments of quiet become a vital tool for maintaining mental health. When the mind isn't continuously bombarded with external stimuli, it can rest and recharge. This mental rest is essential as it helps process emotions and experiences more effectively, reducing the sensory and emotional overload that often leads to stress and anxiety. Moreover, acceptance cultivates a broader, more compassionate perspective toward ourselves and others. By accepting our own limitations and those of others, we learn to be more understanding and patient. This attitude not only improves our relationships, but also builds emotional resilience in the face of adversity. Acceptance is not complacency. It's the first step toward conscious and deliberate action. When we accept reality as it is, we can plan with greater clarity and effectiveness. We identify our current resources and limitations, then design realistic and productive strategies to achieve our goals. Acceptance provides the solid foundation from which we can move forward, free from the distractions of denial and resistance. Acceptance is a powerful tool for personal growth and well-being. It helps us live in the present, embrace our circumstances with serenity, and proceed with determination and purpose. It reminds us that while we cannot always control the cards we are dealt, we can control how we play them, and in that choice lies our true strength and freedom. For example, when a job opportunity doesn't materialize as expected, instead of succumbing to disappointment, acceptance helps us see it as part of the journey and motivates us to keep seeking new opportunities. Acceptance makes us more adaptable and resilient in the face of life's changes, bringing inner peace by freeing us from negative emotions like anger, anxiety, or fear. Furthermore, it can enhance our relationships by fostering mutual respect and understanding. When we stop trying to change people and accept them as they are, we create a space for empathy and connection. This does not mean we should tolerate harmful behavior, but rather that we can approach conflicts in a more constructive and empathetic way. Have you ever considered what might happen if you accepted everything as it is, without constantly trying to control or change it? You may find greater peace and serenity within yourself. Acceptance does not weaken us. In fact, it provides us with the strength to face challenges with calmness and confidence. It is not a passive act, but a conscious decision to live more fully and peacefully. Acceptance is how we align ourselves with the flow of life, confronting difficulties and challenges without being consumed by dissatisfaction and stress. Challenge yourself, and you will see how the power of acceptance can transform your life on a personal level. Accepting our own limitations and mistakes liberates us from self-criticism and guilt. It allows us to be more compassionate with ourselves, recognizing that imperfection is part of being human. This self-awareness encourages personal growth, not from a place of criticism, but from self-love and understanding. Adopting an attitude of acceptance improves our mental and emotional well-being and prepares us to face life's challenges with resilience and openness. By accepting things as they are, we live with greater serenity, find more effective solutions to our problems, and ultimately lead fuller, more satisfying lives. 8. Enjoy the journey, not just the outcome. We often become so focused on achieving our goals that we forget to appreciate the process. Society pushes the notion that success is measured by reaching milestones, but what truly enriches our lives are the experiences we have on the way to those goals. Every step along the journey is an opportunity to learn and grow, not only in terms of skills and knowledge, but also in our capacity for resilience, patience, and appreciation of life's small joys. Stoic philosophy teaches that the real value of life lies not in our accomplishments or end results, but in the journey we take to reach them. Imagine climbing a mountain. The summit may be the ultimate goal, but the steps you take to get there are what truly matter. Along the way, you make new friends, learn from challenges, and appreciate the beauty around you. If your focus is only on the summit, you'll miss out on these valuable experiences. Instead of rushing toward the final destination, take the time to savor each experience and challenge along the way. Obstacles and difficulties are not just hurdles to overcome. They are lessons that reveal your own strength and determination. Every small victory, every setback, and every moment of reflection contributes to your personal growth. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. It's in the process, in confronting the unknown, that we discover our true courage and purpose. The question is, can you find happiness without reaching the summit? By enjoying every moment of the journey, we learn that life's true value is in the process, where we grow and learn the most. The experiences, challenges, and even failures are invaluable lessons. Focusing solely on the outcome creates unnecessary pressure and can lead to disappointment when things don't go as planned. But learning to enjoy every step of the way makes life lighter and more meaningful. Adopting this mindset also makes us more flexible and open to unexpected opportunities. What may seem like a detour or obstacle could lead to new experiences or perspectives we wouldn't have encountered if we were solely focused on reaching a specific goal. By embracing the process, we give ourselves the chance to discover hidden strengths and find satisfaction in being fully present in our lives. Additionally, the journey itself can be a source of joy and fulfillment if we view it from the right perspective. Instead of seeing the steps along the way as mere tasks to complete, we can focus on the personal growth that accompanies each action. The effort, dedication, and passion we put into our goals reflect our character, and much of the value in what we do lies in this. So, how can you apply this principle in your daily life? Ask yourself, can you find joy and meaning in your everyday tasks, no matter how small they are? can you learn to appreciate the process instead of only focusing on the final outcome? When we begin to shift our perspective and enjoy the journey, we discover that life becomes richer and more meaningful. Appreciating the process also means living in the present, something we often overlook when we are caught up in the race toward an uncertain future. By pausing to value the current moment, we discover a peace that cannot be attained any other way. This approach not only enhances our enjoyment of the journey, but also deepens our connection with ourselves and others. In the end, what truly matters is not just where we end up, but how we get there, and the stories we create along the way. Enjoying the journey doesn't mean we lack goals or care about results. Rather, it means we focus on the process, the daily steps, and how we live and work. Remember, life is a series of moments, and each one is worth appreciating and savoring. This understanding leads us to our next lesson. Ninth, the power of sleep. Sleep, a basic necessity, is often undervalued in our busy lives. Quality sleep is essential not just for physical health, but also for mental and emotional well-being. During sleep, the body repairs itself, and the mind processes and organizes the day's information. Without enough rest, it becomes difficult to function at our best and maintain a positive mindset. Establishing a healthy sleep routine is crucial for ensuring restorative rest. This includes maintaining consistent bedtimes and wake-up times, even on weekends. Regularity helps regulate the body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. The environment where you sleep also plays a vital role. Ensure your bedroom is quiet, dark, and cool. Investing in a quality mattress and supportive pillows can significantly improve sleep quality. Additionally, reducing screen time before bed is important, as blue light from electronic devices can disrupt melatonin production, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. Relaxation before bed can also prepare your mind and body for a restful night. Engaging in calming activities, like reading, taking a warm bath, or meditating can help ease the stress and anxiety built up during the day. Creating a soothing bedtime routine signals to your body that it's time to rest. Diet and exercise also impact sleep quality. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals before bedtime, as they can interfere with falling asleep. Regular exercise, especially earlier in the day, can enhance sleep quality, although it's best to avoid vigorous activity close to bedtime. If persistent sleep problems arise, it may be helpful to consult a healthcare professional. Sleep disorders such as insomnia or sleep apnea may require medical attention. Getting the right treatment can greatly improve your quality of life and help you make the most of each day. 10th, embrace the impermanence of life. Nothing in life is permanent. Circumstances change, people come and go, and moments fade. Accepting this reality allows us to better navigate change and enjoy each moment more fully, understanding that it is both unique and fleeting. Life is in constant motion, and change is the only constant. As the philosopher Heraclitus famously said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and he is not the same man." This highlights the continuous transformation of all things. In our daily lives, we often seek stability, wishing for things to remain the same. But can we truly resist the natural flow of time and change? By acknowledging that everything is temporary, we free ourselves from excessive attachment, not just to material possessions, but also to our expectations and desires. This doesn't mean we should live in emotional detachment, but rather that we should cherish what we have while we have it, knowing that nothing lasts forever. This mindset can become a source of inner strength, helping us face adversity with resilience. Impermanence is not just a philosophical idea, but a fundamental reality of life that affects everything, from the changing seasons to the passage of time itself. Everything is in a constant state of flux. Consider the times you've tried to hold on to a positive emotion, like the joy of an achievement or the love in a relationship, or when you've tried to avoid a negative feeling, like the pain of a loss or the anxiety of uncertainty. Have you noticed that all emotions, whether joyful or sorrowful, eventually pass? This constant flow of experiences and emotions reveals that nothing in life is permanent. The euphoria of success can fade just as quickly as the sorrow of disappointment. While this understanding may initially seem discouraging, it offers profound wisdom. Recognizing impermanence allows us to appreciate present moments with greater peace, find more effective solutions to our challenges, and ultimately live a richer and more satisfying life. Recognizing the transitory nature of life encourages us to savor experiences with greater intensity and gratitude, without taking for granted that they will always be there. This understanding also offers a comforting perspective during challenging times, reminding us that pain and sadness are temporary and will eventually make way for new emotions and opportunities. By accepting the fleeting nature of our experiences, we can avoid being overwhelmed by anxiety or disappointment. Instead of striving for constant happiness or trying to avoid suffering, we learn to flow with life's ups and downs, adapting with greater calm and serenity. This acceptance allows us to live more fully and authentically, freeing us from the fear of change and opening us up to the richness of each moment. Impermanence teaches us not only about the nature of our emotions, but also invites us to live with greater presence and balance, embracing each experience as part of the beautiful, ever-changing tapestry of life. When we accept life's impermanence, we also release the fear of change. We come to understand that change is inevitable, and instead of resisting it, we can learn to adapt and grow with each new experience. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make of it." This reminds us to cultivate an open and flexible mindset, seeing change not as a loss, but as an opportunity for growth and evolution. A clear example of life's impermanence can be seen in the changing seasons. Spring brings renewal. Summer is vibrant with energy. Autumn is gentle and reflective, and winter is cold yet prepares the way for new growth. Similarly, our lives have their own cycles. Everything changes, and it is this constant change that brings balance and richness to life. Understanding and accepting impermanence helps us become more patient and resilient in any situation. This perspective also enhances our appreciation for present moments. When we grasp the impermanence of everything, each moment takes on new meaning and richness. We become more aware of the small details, more grateful for the experiences we have, and more attentive to the people we share our lives with. When we encounter difficulties, instead of worrying and panicking, we can remind ourselves, this is just part of the journey, and it will pass. With this mindset, we can focus on what we can control and approach life's challenges with our best effort. Impermanence teaches us the value of gratitude. When we realize that everything is subject to change, we begin to appreciate more deeply what we have, even the smallest things in our daily lives. Accepting life's transience allows us to live with less fear and more gratitude, knowing that while we cannot control everything, we can control how we respond. This strengthens us, making us wiser and more capable of finding beauty even in the most difficult moments. This understanding encourages us to live with openness and acceptance, recognizing that each experience, whether good or bad, has something to teach us. Instead of clinging to the past or worrying about the future, we learn to fully inhabit the present, cultivating an inner peace that is not dependent on external circumstances, but on our own attitude and perspective. Impermanence becomes an ally, reminding us of the importance of living with intention and presence, appreciating each day as an unrepeatable gift. Ask yourself, what can I be grateful for in my life today? The question is, how do we live in harmony with this impermanence? One way, suggested by Stoic philosophy, is through the practice of acceptance. When we accept that everything happens for a reason and that we cannot control everything, we feel more at peace. This leads us to our next lesson. 11th, find joy in the simple things. Life is full of small moments of happiness that we often overlook. Taking a peaceful walk, sharing a heartfelt conversation, or enjoying the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. These simple experiences can bring deep fulfillment if we give them the attention they deserve. By learning to appreciate these small things, we become more aware of the beauty that surrounds us every day. Have you ever wondered why children find such joy in the simplest things? A falling leaf, a gentle breeze, or a warm hug from a parent can light up their faces with pure happiness. With their hearts unburdened by life's worries, children teach us a valuable lesson about finding joy in the present moment and in life's simplest pleasures. In the hustle of modern life, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that happiness comes from grand achievements or extraordinary events. Yet, true joy lies in the everyday, in those small moments that, when appreciated, have the power to brighten even the most ordinary day. By pausing to notice and cherish these moments, we cultivate a sense of gratitude that enriches our lives. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Choosing to focus on the positive and the small joys elevates the quality of our thoughts, and with that, our happiness. People often become consumed with the pursuit of lofty goals and ambitions, tirelessly chasing after luxury, material wealth, and power, believing that these things will bring them happiness and fulfillment. However, according to Stoic philosophy, true joy is found in the simplest aspects of life. It is these small moments that offer us peace of mind and a sense of contentment. These seemingly insignificant instances not only bring us joy, but also ground us in the present moment. In a world where it's easy to become lost in worries about the past or anxieties about the future, learning to savor the here and now serves as a form of resistance against stress and dissatisfaction. Whether it's taking a sip of coffee and truly savoring its aroma and flavor, or engaging in a deep, meaningful conversation, you are practicing mindfulness, a powerful tool for both mental and emotional well-being.
Stoic philosophy encourages us to focus on the present and appreciate what we have. As Marcus Aurelius once said, very little is needed to lead a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. When we stop chasing distant, unattainable goals and begin appreciating each moment, we realize that joy is already within our grasp. By valuing these small things, we cultivate a greater appreciation for life as a whole. We start to notice the beauty in the simple, everyday moments and recognize significance in what may seem insignificant at first glance. This shift in perspective not only makes us happier, but also allows us to live more fully and consciously. Every moment becomes an opportunity to experience life with all our senses, and each small expression of gratitude strengthens our emotional well-being. Appreciating these small moments of happiness also contributes to a more balanced life. Instead of constantly seeking the next big thing to bring us happiness, we learn to find satisfaction in what we already have. This mindset of abundance, where we recognize and feel grateful for what surrounds us, reduces feelings of lack and fosters a more enduring inner peace. The lessons of Stoic philosophy remind us that finding joy in simple things not only brings personal happiness, but also enhances our relationships with others. When we appreciate what we have, we become less envious, less focused on comparisons, and more harmonious in our interactions with those around us. By learning to cherish these small moments of happiness, we cultivate a life rich in meaning and satisfaction. We become more attuned to the beauty that exists in our everyday lives and better equipped to find joy in the simplest things. This skill not only enriches us personally but also positively influences those around us, as our sense of appreciation and gratitude can inspire others. In the accumulation of these small moments, we discover the key to living a full and happy life. Take a little time each day to pause, breathe deeply, and seek out the small but meaningful things around you: a delicious meal, an engaging book, or simply a peaceful moment shared with family and friends. Remember, the wealthiest person is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least. Learning this lesson naturally leads to cultivating gratitude. If any part of this message has resonated with you, please like and comment to help the algorithm share it with someone else who may need it. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss future videos. And if you browse through the ones we've already uploaded, you're bound to find something that speaks to you. Have a wonderful day.